Hey guys, how are you? I'm actually restarting. This is probably the fourth time I'm starting this live, mainly because I thought I'd be able to share my screen in a very clean and efficient way with Facebook, but it just started totally glitching out on me. So I am just gonna show my face, and hopefully, hopefully that's okay with you guys. So how are you guys doing today? What's going on? Are you guys ready for this live? I am so ready. I'm so ready. I really did want to share my screen because I wanted to show you guys how to plan your social media posting and your Instagram posting efficiently. But I guess I'm not able to do that, which is really unfortunate. Um, yeah, it's a shame, really. But I guess I won't let that deter me from the fact that I am going to just basically share as much as I can with just my facial expression, my voice, my words, and I might go ahead and utilize some notes here that I've got. Um, so essentially the point of this live is for me to sort of dive in to creating endless content for your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube channel. And everything that I wanted to talk about was actually on a Word document, hoping that I'd be able to split my screen. But it's fine. It's okay. I'm just going to find a pen here. And this is more of a marker, but that's okay. That's okay too. So yeah, just as usual, let me know where you guys are joining in from, which city. I'm just gonna type in a welcome message here. Let's see. Whoops. All right. Okay. Okay, here we are again. I cannot believe how many technical difficulties just happened. I did not end the live on purpose. I don't know what happened, but it just suddenly ended. So let's try to pick back up where we left off. At least we got the intro out of the way. So yes, you want to plan out your goals for June. That's like the most important part of content planning. And this could be, goals relating to the amount of engagement you want. So let's just put that down. Engagement. Pretty sure that's not spelled right. I think that's like an extra E there, but that's fine. Engagement. You just want to make sure that that is a part of your goals. If that's one of them, perhaps you want to obtain more customers or clients. All right. And perhaps you want to obtain, I don't know, there are so many different things that you can, post about or things that you can plan regarding your goals. But let's say, for instance, you want more engagement and you definitely want more customers, because these are definitely goals that you want to have when you are, content mapping and content strategizing for your social media. So yeah, also maybe perhaps you'd want, let's try to be more specific here. Let's say 100 new Insta followers. All right. And let's say you also wanted, there's so many things. I feel like you'll definitely need to sit down and think about it. But for now, let's say, for instance, you definitely wanted more engagement, maybe more more customers, and 100 new Instagram followers, or maybe 100 new YouTube subscribers. These are all things that you can post for your goals and for the month, and this definitely helps. Maybe you want to promote or release a new product. So you can add that into your content strategy as well, just promoting and releasing and promoting that new product. And so along with the goals comes content strategizing and mapping it out. So you definitely want to just start with a brainstorm session. And this is the next thing that you want to do. So how do you want to increase your engagement? How do you want to obtain more clients? And how can you brainstorm getting more, new followers? And, how can you create posts and blogs and videos to promote your new product as well? So with this brainstorming session, there's so many things that you can choose from, but my goal here is to help you to, choose the best, most efficient videos and pictures to choose from. So for instance, I cater to beauty brands and salon owners. So the most important thing to post are things relating to beauty and things relating to, your product or your service. And so I work with a lot of salon owners, and the most important thing that I'd like to post for them are their work, their brand story. A lot of people resonate more with brands whose story is more, evident in their social media. So let's see here. Okay, so I am just like all over the place at the moment because I'm really afraid that this live is going to end abruptly again. But so essentially you just want to brainstorm a few things that you want to write about. So one of those things can be how to create, the perfect at-home balayage I feel like balayages are very, very difficult to do if you're not a professional. But at the same time, if you, feel like there is an easier way that people can perhaps do that kind of look at home, then that's a really good, blog post to do. So in maybe 7 steps, perhaps. And honestly, I'm not a hairdresser. This is really just an example. But I feel like it's a good example because a lot of people that I talk to in the beauty industry just want to be able to create that look at home. And so if you can create a blog post that, outlines and shows exactly how they can do that in a step-by-step format, then that will be perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, so the next thing that you can do in a similar sense is once you start brainstorming exactly how you'd want to, create your posts or create your pictures, let me get back to that actually. Creating pictures, I did not mention that. So blog posts, you definitely want to brainstorm that. You definitely want to brainstorm video ideas. But in terms of pictures, you want to make sure that you've curated all of your pictures in advance before planning this out on a Sunday, if you choose to. So for instance, all last month of May, you should have been, taking as much content as you can, taking as many pictures as you can in your business, perhaps, different looks that you've done on certain clients. You definitely want to make sure that that is always there. It's very important that you're always creating content, especially the different styles and looks that you've done in your salon. If you're not a salon owner and you just want more content, the best way to do that is to curate pictures of your product, maybe pictures of people utilizing your products, maybe just your product itself. You also want to curate maybe some slogans or quotes that you can use that represents your brand. And I'm not writing this down because I feel like writing just kind of takes away from, the engaging of this live. If I'm always writing, then it feels like kind of bored. So I'm just going to try to, express everything. And at the end of this live, I'm going to create a full document of exactly what I've talked about. I'm giving you 50 new ideas for content, either for your Instagram, Facebook, or your blog, or YouTube if you are on YouTube, and the outline of everything that I've mentioned. So starting from where I started before, which was goals, and then doing your brainstorming session, and then we're going to go into scheduling content, and then I'm going to make sure to have that document for you at the end of this live so you can download it and utilize it in your business as well. There's that. Another thing that you can do is with influencer marketing, meaning you're utilizing a fairly popular Instagram or YouTube or Facebook influencer. A lot of the times when they're utilizing a product, they're going to take pictures of it, and you can actually please do request that they take an Instagram photo or two, or maybe a small video of them utilizing the product. That way that can be content for your business as well. So that it's not just you creating the content, it's also different influencers that you're reaching out to. And that's another thing. If you're not utilizing influencer marketing in your business, that's definitely a whole other story, a whole nother live video that I can definitely go into. But for now, utilizing influencer marketing can definitely help you create content. Another thing, so that was what I was saying about picture content. You want to make sure that that's already ready to go. And I recommend having at least like the minimum 30 pictures ready. So 30 pictures, depending on if you are deciding if you're going to post every single day on your Instagram or Facebook. So 30 pictures, I would recommend at least 4 blog posts and perhaps 4 videos as well, just so that it's every day, once a week. My writing is so bad. And once a week for that as well. So you're making sure your pictures are ready to go. You're going to create 4 blog posts, because I feel like these are the minimum, by the way, and 4 videos a week. And with the blog posts, you want to also just choose a day to write all of them out. And I know that sounds really daunting, but I can actually tell you a really great trick to use to create blog posts really easily. So what you want to do is you want to go into Google Docs here. And with Google Docs, there is a speech to text element that I love to use whenever I'm creating a blog post, because if I have the idea in my mind and I have a plan out on paper, I can just freely talk about what I want to say and make sure that I'm clear and concise so that there are no mistakes when the speech text, writes out everything that you're saying. And then you want to just go back in and edit everything that you've said. And I swear this will take maybe 30 minutes for each blog, because really you're talking for about 10 minutes, maybe less. Really you just need 300 words for a blog post. So you're talking for maybe, let's say 10 minutes, that'll be the max. And then you're just editing it out for the next 20 minutes and then just schedule it on your website. So it's fairly simple to do. Just make sure you're talking really slowly, really concisely, and you just aren't, making too many mistakes, or you just have an outline ready so that when you talk, you're very sure and you know exactly what you want to say. So that's for writing blog posts. And for videos, what you can do, if you do prefer to do videos, is you can have videos of clients that you've worked with in the past. So you may be doing their hair or their makeup or their lashes or eyebrows, whichever. Make sure you have those ready to edit. Or what you can do is you can, do what I'm doing here and just sort of sit in front of the camera and talk about the blog post that you wanted to write about. And instead of going to the speech to text, what you'll do is you'll just talk about it in front of the camera, make sure to edit it really well, and then turn that video into a blog. And I know that sounds difficult, but you can do a speech to text from your video to post it as content for your blog. So it's fairly amazing to do. It's also a really simple process as well. And those are definitely the most important things that I feel are good content starters. So yeah, that's another thing. And so once we've analyzed, what kind of content we want, we've analyzed how often we want to post, we also want to make sure that we understand the goal and the outcome for creating this content. So you want to make sure that with every blog post, you're driving traffic and you're getting people to perhaps engage in your blog post or engage on that YouTube video or engage on those pictures. And you can do it in a number of different ways, but it's really important to plan it out in advance so that you know exactly what the outcome is for each thing that you're doing. Okay, so for pictures, and I really want to go back to Instagram because that's kind of the main thing that I wanted to hit on this live in terms of creating endless content, is you want to utilize a app or maybe a software that's going to help you to schedule all of your posts out so that you don't have to worry about it later. All you have to do is just go into the post, upload all of your pictures, and schedule them out, in a timely manner at some point, maybe at 4 o'clock every day. And the best Instagram scheduler that I like to use is called Later. Later is absolutely amazing. I love Later. I've been using it for about a month to 2 months now, like for myself. Before I used to use Planoly and just sort of schedule them out maybe a week in advance. But with Later, I can schedule them out a month in advance, all of them at once. And it's just super simple and I don't have to think about it. And the great thing about Later is that you don't have to have them schedule it for you. Like sometimes with certain platforms, they'll send you an email to auto schedule, whereas this platform, you just auto schedule on the site and it'll do it for you automatically. So it won't send you an email to confirm whether you want to post this content or not. It'll just do it for you automatically without you thinking about it. And the great thing about this platform is that it's absolutely free. So you don't have to pay any money to utilize Later. The only thing that you might have to pay for is if you choose to post more than 30 pictures on your Instagram, or if you have multiple Instagram accounts that you want to post for. So with the free Later account, you can post up to 30 pictures on your Instagram, Facebook, or whatever social media platform that you are utilizing. And it's super amazing, super simple that way. I promise I'll never go back to another software again for scheduling Instagram content because this one is super, super amazing. And if you choose to upgrade your account, it's actually quite affordable. And by the way, I should mention, this is not a paid promotion. I'm really saying that because I truly love utilizing Later. And anyone that I've mentioned Later to has been so grateful because they understand how annoying it is to have to post on your Instagram, and the fact that you can post it automatically in one day and then just set it and forget it is absolutely incredible. So that's one software platform that I would totally recommend. So that's pretty much it for this video. And the reason why I have to cut this video short is because I did not think that I wouldn't be able to share my screen with you guys. But the next portion of this video was going to be me sort of showing you exactly how to find content. And because I can't show my screen, it's kind of redundant. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a YouTube video. And when I use, like, when I'm, when I make this YouTube video, I'll be able to show my face and show the screen at the same time. And when I shared my screen on Facebook, it just sort of glitched really weirdly. And yeah, it's just better that I make a video on it. And hopefully in the future lives, I won't have to share my screen. But I feel like this live, I really should share my screen so that I can show you guys exactly how to find content and then post them. So stay tuned for that YouTube video. I will be posting that one on Thursday. So Thursday, I'll leave a link to the YouTube video here in the comments. Let me just, or to my YouTube channel, I should say, in the comments. And if you also don't, you want to just stick to Facebook, I'll also be posting that video on my Facebook page and my Facebook group as well. So if you are a digital marketer, or sorry, if you are a salon owner slash beauty brand owner, you definitely want to utilize that Facebook group because I post a lot of, resources, and that's where I'll be posting all of the resources from my lives. It'll be on that Facebook group. So definitely make sure that you are on there. Yeah, I kind of feel like this live was a little bit of a fail, mainly because I just didn't account for not being able to split my screen. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to, but that's a shame. But at least you guys get a gist of how to create and plan out your content for Instagram, for Facebook. And yeah, I feel like that should be all for this video. Don't forget to click the link. I'm going to leave that right when the live ends so that you can find the YouTube channel and make sure you're on there on Thursday when I post the video of everything that I didn't mention in this live, along with everything that I have mentioned. And I'll also be posting the document with everything that I mentioned in a more, PDF readable format. So yeah, I'm so sad that this is ending a little bit earlier, but I will be having another live, which is going to be held on June 9th. So that's the next live that I'm having. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm not entirely sure what it'll be on. It might be on influencer marketing. A part of me really feels like that I should mention that. So yeah, I'll definitely have another live. So definitely stay tuned for that and stay tuned for the video as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live. I'll see you guys in the Facebook group, and I'll see you guys on the YouTube channel. So yeah, see you there. Bye.